Okay, welcome back to another backtesting session. So first pick random dates. Okay, this time I'm going to be doing the simulation of GBP JPY. I need one date from 2nd till 11th. It's October 23, 2023. Okay, let's do October 23, 2023. Start 23, month will be 10 and 23. It's on Monday, perfect. Times on chart will be New York close, spread will be fixed. Initial history on charts, it will be just 1000. Let's standard period will be M15. Let's start the simulation. Okay, this time I'm going to be visualizing the daily candles also, right? Like in the previous videos, if you guys have seen them, I was more focused on the 4-hour candles, but this time I'm going to be visualizing the daily candles as well, because like making a bias, it's not only depends upon the 4-hour. No, it also depends upon the daily candle and sometimes weekly candles as well, right? So because it's very important to first have a clear mindset, the bias, that where could the market go, and then taking trades in that direction. So moving on to 8 o'clock, because that's when I start trading, around this time. Okay, just by looking at the daily, I would say we can go up, right? We have a support forming on the daily, so that means we can wick down and then go up. Looking at the 4-hour candle, we have some sort of a resistance forming. So what does this shows us? This means that maybe daily candle will go down to make that bottom wick and then go up, right? So I'm looking for taking a sells, but that sell move would not be that big. But still I'm looking for taking a sells, at least in this London session. Speed it up. So if I want to take a sell, I want to see some resistance formation. Candle should close bearish, and then I will look for taking a sell, right? That resistance formation on the 30-minute is going to be the indication that the 4-hour candle has finished creating a top wick. Now it will go down. So just waiting for the market to show something that I can recognize. Forward, and the candle closed bearish. It's waking up. If it breaks the low, I would say no. Forward right there. Let's execute a sell trade, aiming for maybe 1 by 1, because overall the daily is bullish. So I'm just aiming for 1 by 1. If this trade was aligned with the daily, then I would have aimed for maybe 1 by 2, 1 by 3. Okay, and the candle turned bullish. Okay, stop loss it. Never mind. Forward. We don't need these calendars, so turn it off. Let's take a look at 4-hour. Yeah, okay. Daily is bullish, so it was a good idea that I should have stuck with the daily. So I'm seeing some support formation. Maybe I can take a buy if this candle breaks the high of the previous candle. Can I? Yes. Stop there. Execute the buy trade. Stop loss right there. Okay, so where could this daily candle can go? Okay, daily candle can go till that wick fill, or maybe it is going to break this, right? Because we are in the retracement phase now. The retracement is over because we have a support. So now there's a high chance this price is going to break this resistance and it's going to continue pushing up. So I'm going to hold this trade, and like it's not like this daily candle is going to touch that. The next daily candle will go that. Speed it up. Forward, forward, forward. Okay, we are moving bullish. Well, I was not expecting that this candle will shoot up. I was gonna say that this candle will close here and then the next candle will go up. But there was a lot of volume in this daily candle, so yeah. Okay, let's close full right there. Move on to the next day. Okay, moving on to the next day, 8 o'clock, same time. Let's visualize the daily. Okay, the daily candle is bullish, right? It's very, very clear. Let's take a look at weekly. Yeah, weekly is going up. So let's take a look at 4-hour. I would say, we have moved a lot upside. Let's take a look at 30-minute. If I see some support formation, then maybe I will look for taking a buy. If it goes from here directly, I'm not interested in these buys. Instead, I would say we are at the resistance. Like, we have been moving a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullish candles. So at least there should be one bearish candle. Even though we are at the daily resistance as well. I think it is going to be much better opportunity to take a sell. We are getting that resistance formation, so let's place it right there and aiming for 1 by 1 right there. Can we hit the take profit? Can we? Okay, right there, right? Okay, the idea was simple. We were at daily resistance. The 4-hour candle started rejecting from this 4-hour resistance. We have been pushing a lot. So like, the thing is, market never moves like this. No, it moves like this, right? So whenever a push to the upside happens, always expect the price that it will retrace and then it will continue pushing up. So just by knowing this concept, I entered this trade and it was 1 by 1. Now maybe it can go further down. Who knows? Okay, I will only try to take one trade in a day. So let's move on to the next day. Eight o'clock, same time. By looking at the daily, we closed bearish. If we closed bearish, let's take a look at the weekly candles. Weekly candle is rejecting. Yeah, this candle can wick up and then go down maybe till this wick fill. Yeah, that's possible. So if that has to happen, even though we are seeing that, okay, price is going up, so the next candle is going to continue pushing up, no, because this up move is just to create a wick of the daily candle. At any given point, we will get a bearish candle. So if I see some resistance formation up over this area, I will try to take a sell. Stop. Well, I got that resistance maybe. Let's execute the sell trade. Stop loss right there, and daily candle is flipping bearish. Now it can go down at least till this zone. At least. Okay. Accept and let it run. You see that? Okay, we are almost hitting the take profit. So the thing is that I just visualize the daily, right? If the daily had to go down, obviously it had to first go up, create that top wick, and then go down. Looking at the 4-hour, even though by looking at the 4-hour current scenario, we can say that, okay, we are moving bullish 1, 2, 3, so maybe the next is going to go up and retest that high. But no, if the 4-hour visualization is not aligned with the daily visualization, it's not going to work. So it's very, very important to keep the daily bias in mind. So I waited for resistance formation. To be honest, I was expecting this resistance formation around this area, right? But it formed here. What is resistance? Bearish after the bullish. For me, it's bearish after the bullish. Many people say that if we have 2 taps, 3 taps at the same level, that's called resistance, but no. And I entered late. I should have entered right there. But anyway, let's close full right there. And moving on to the next day. So on Thursday, 8 o'clock, same time, daily. Now the problem is we are at some sort of support area, right? This was the previous support, and this candle didn't close below support. Even though we are pushing down, maybe just to grab liquidity, and then this candle is going to continue pushing up. Let's take a look at weekly. Weekly is turned bearish, but okay, I will just stick to daily. We are at support area, so I would say maybe this candle can go up. Yeah, because we have a lot of rejections, 1, 2, 3. This candle didn't close below support. Looking at the 4-hour, we have a support formation. If the next candle wicks down, I will take a buy. So for that wick down process, I want to see some support formation on the 30-minute, and then I will look for taking a buy. Okay. I think that's the indication that we are going to go up. Stop loss right there and take profit right there. Accept and let it run. And we are moving bullish. No! What happened over here? What was that? We had no news. Okay, well, this was a losing trade, and price went down to this wicks to the left hand side. Looking at the 4-hour, okay, it was a losing trade for me. Okay, move on to the next day. This is going to be the last trade of Friday. Let's take a look at daily. Okay, like I was expecting that this candle will close bullish, but the problem was, this candle went down and then filled these wicks and then went up. Now it's very clear, I would say this candle can wick down and then go up, right? So if that has to happen, I want to see some support formation on the 4-hour. Okay, so the 4-hour candle, the problem with the 4-hour is we have some sort of resistance forming right there. Even though it can go down a little bit, but taking a buy would be much better because that's what the daily bias is, right? Taking a buy. So if price comes down, create support in this area, around this area, anywhere, I will take a buy. Now what is support? Bullish after the bearish. This candle should close bullish. No. Okay. Let's take a look at daily. Okay, it's still pushing down. Looking at the 30-minute. Well, seems like we are just pushing down without any indication for buys. Yeah. Maybe the next 4-hour candle is gonna go bullish. Maybe because we have 30 minutes left in this candle closure and the candle closed bullish. Okay, now the problem is, even though I got the support, I got that support formation, but we have a new 4-hour candle starting, right? So at least if the daily candle has to go up, this 4-hour candle, if it has to go up, it will first go down, create support, and then go up. It's not something like, it's not something that it's just gonna continue like this. No, it will first go opposite direction, make a wick, and then go up. So by knowing this concept, by keeping this concept at the back of my mind, I want to see some support formation and then I will execute. Even though we have a support, but I have explained why I'm not interested to buy from this support. Because we have a new 4-hour started, so that's the problem. Okay, now if I see some support, 100%, I'm gonna execute the buy right there. I'm getting that support. I think that's the opportunity to take a buy, and daily candle can go till that zone, maybe around that area. Let's visualize the 4-hour. Yeah, I think it's good. Accept and let it run. Let's slow it down. Well, seems like my idea was wrong, I would say. Okay, stop loss hit. Stop loss hit. 4-hour candle. The daily candle, well, I have to investigate that what was wrong here. Okay, delete this. What could I have done better? Maybe I should have waited for 4-hour to create support and then take a buy. Yeah, like taking a buy in this down move was riskier. But anyway, we have that support formation. Maybe we can go up. Should I execute on this? No, because this 4-hour candle has to go down to make a bottoming. So I'm not going to execute. We went further down. Okay, so that was all for today. Let's see how this daily candle closes. Okay, yeah, I was expecting that this will go bullish. We are at support, so that didn't happen. Perfect. Let's see the stats. So I took how many trades? 6 trades, 3 were winners, 3 were losses. You guys can see everything, absolute drawdown, maximum drawdown. And yeah, I guess it was helpful. Okay, if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.